Now, if what you're suggesting to me is, what you say in your answer, is he kicked you out of your rooms,
Correct.
I have to say to myself, unless Mr. Williams has a substantial psychiatric history, which I doubt, was in a facility for mental health issues, was on drugs and looking at him, and I have a very good sniffer for that, which is not true about him. There had to be a reason, if he kicked you out, why he kicked you out, if you were good tenants, respectful of your fellow tenants, and paying your rent on time. There had to be a reason, because he rented you the room.
I have audio from Mr. Williams stating that he's kicking us out because he lost his daughter to social services for reasons that were completely unrelated to us, and he blamed us for those reasonings. I have audio of him
I would like,
maliciously...
just a second. You had a daughter living with you?
Yes.
How old?
13.
And she was removed from your custody?
She removed herself.
And
she
who did
called
she-
social services.
And who did she go and live with?
She went and lived with a friend that she goes to school with.
On what date did your daughter leave to go and stay with?
December 1st.
Is she still there?
Yes.
No, Your Honor, she's actually with her mother down in Florida. I speak with her constantly.
Daily, almost.
I wasn't aware that she'd moved to Florida.
And it was more than just a fight. This had been going on the entire time I resided at the home. And I were very close. Justin and I were very close. It was not a simple argument. He called her names, belittled her, got rid of her
Listen to me.
property.
Listen to me. It's clear to me that if you were all living together, the two tenants probably, I assume out of goodwill, befriended the 13-year-old. You mixed yourself up in somebody else's business. Clearly, since how old are you?
I'm 30.
A 30-year-old doesn't have a 13-year-old as a friend.
My daughter's
Okay.
10, so I was close with her because my daughter and his daughter were friends.
They were friends. Yeah.
A 30-year-old doesn't have a 13-year-old as a friend when there's a family dispute. There's a mother and a father, so now she's down with her mother. Her mother didn't want her stay with a friend, so her mother said, you can come and live with me, but she had been living with her father. There's usually a reason for that. Now, you don't have to tell me what the allegation was. Did the allegation have something to do with you? That's either a yes or a no.
No.
It does.
Decided that she'd rather trade in her father than do the dishes and feed her pets.
Okay, so you had a
And
fight
that's-
with her.
That's
We had an ongoing discussion and argument
You had
about those
you had
issues.
an argument with your teenage daughter.
Right.
Did you blame either one of the two defendants
No,
for
they
causing
had-
that argument?
They had nothing to do with
I have audio
Okay.
stating
I
that
have
he
So now I'm
did.
going to listen to it. I'm setting up my own case. Don't interrupt me again.
Sorry.
As far as you were concerned, they had nothing to do with your daughter moving out.
No.
Now
and
I'd like-
they were actually in good stead with and helpful with her.
So tell me what triggered the idea that Mr. Sweeney contacted social services.
I don't recall what the details
Well,
of that
try.
were. I have been.
Clearly, you were very upset that your daughter had left and you had gotten a call from social services, right?
Yes.
And there had to be some inclination that you had as to why either one of the two defendants called social services rather than your daughter contacting social services. They may have suggested she do that, but you had to have something in your head which suggested that either probably Mr. Sweeney, based upon your conversation with Ms. Simpson. So tell me what triggered the idea that Mr. Sweeney contacted social services.
Your Honor,
Yes.
if I may, during that period,
Who are you?